No offense, but it honestly seems like all you and Alan ever do is fight. I mean, you say something, and he says the exact opposite. You fight about work, you fight about family. You can't even decide whose stupid house this is. You've had affairs, you divorced.
And remarried.
The second worst mistake my brother made.
It just seems so...
Dysfunctional.
Oh, pot meat kettle.
You know, I always assumed that you guys were married out of convenience, not love.
Well, Dylan, why don't you talk to me after you have been married for decades and weathered the ups and downs that Alan and I have, okay?
You know, I don't take this the wrong way, but honestly, if I really thought that you and Alan were a blueprint for marriage, I would join a monastery.
Don't rush to judgment, my boy.
Well, thank you, Edward.
Now, this family is not noted for sappy platitudes or greeting card emotions, and we fight like cats and dogs. But we love each other deeply. And if we are fortunate enough to find a lifetime partner, then...
Alan changed my life. He brought me into this family, which I have never been able to get rid of.
And I knew that you and Alan were right for each other the minute he introduced you.
Funny, I always thought he married beneath him.
Oh, please. This from the current Mrs. Luke Spencer.
Alan and I have had our share of mistakes. The biggest regret that I have is the fact that the children suffered for it. But we always managed to come around and find each other. And we never fooled ourselves into thinking that we would ever have a once-in-a-lifetime love that you and Lila had.
Mm-hmm.
But now that I think about it, maybe in our own way we do have that. Maybe we do.
Where are you going?
I'm going to go to the hotel, and I'm going to tell Alan that as soon as he gets out.
Have me banned from the hospital, but I'm not leaving. The woman I love is inside that building, and since you've joined the hospital, you should also know she is one of our most gifted doctors.
Yes, I've heard of Dr. Scorpio.
Yes, well, that's not surprising. You've done your homework. You're exactly what the board loves. Always prepared, play by the rules. You've read every word of every employee file. So you also know that Robin is a brilliant doctor. She's also got HIV. Well, she's been shot. She's got a badly patched arterial bleed, and when she gets out of that building, she's going to need me. So it doesn't matter what you say, I'm not leaving anyway.
I think Dr. Scorpio would have a problem with
You've
that.
never met Robin.
No, but you're accurate. I have read her file. And from her record, I know that she would be the consummate professional no matter the circumstances.
When Robin gets out of there, she's going to need me.
There are ambulances on hand. She'll be taken to the hospital as soon as she is evacuated. Meanwhile, you are standing here useless. You could be saving the life of one Charles Biff Danza, whose brain has been...
So did you say Biff Danza?
Yes.
Biff Danza is my building super, and he is a bigoted jerk.
And not worth your time in OR.
I don't care if it's a Dalai Lama. I'm not leaving Robin.
Your choice. But I don't think it would be Dr. Scorpio's.
Okay. Let's see what we're up against.
No, we need to figure out our next step.
The next step is simple. We get a couple of gunmen isolated from the rest and we take them out.
And we can lock them up after we knock them unconscious.
If they're a problem, we kill them.
Dad.
I know it goes against your training. It's not what they do in the PCPD training book. But people's lives are at stake, and if we make a false move, they could start killing people left and right. So if that bothers you, if you can't handle that, let's just split up. You do what you can, and I'll do what I can.
No. We stay together. We do what we have to do.
Good.
Dude, I totally froze when the bad dude took a shot at Mr. Corinthos, sir. Dude, I hid under the table. I left my gun out in plain sight. Some hero.
It's okay. It's okay. I can only see part of the lobby through the duct, all right? I need to go over the layout again. So get it out. Let's go. I need to know every possible way to get those hostages out.
No, dude, I'm on it. I'm on it. Freeze! Wow. That was fast and effective and probably really painful for that dude. Okay. What do we do now?
Elizabeth's baby can't live if it's born here.
Lulu, don't you?
No, it is true. You need help now, and I am really, really sorry about Alan, but he has lived a full life, and Elizabeth's baby hasn't had a chance to be born
You're
yet.
not helping.
It's not just about a baby, it's Elizabeth's life she'd be saving too.
You made your argument. You don't have to make it again.
Lulu's right.
All right, everybody.
Well done, Lulu. A little histrionic, but not to mention petulant and self-centered. Your poor niece and nephew, Lulu should have this, etc., etc. You certainly did your part to heighten the drama. Sit her down. And now, for the moment we've been waiting for. Who's it going to be? Your best friend? Your father?